Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is your host, Jackson Doorknob. I am feeling a little bit under the weather, so excuse how I sound. I was going through Twitter and I found a tweet that was talking about how the RNC would require all their presidential candidates to uh, refuse to take part in the debates and they have to sign a pledge. So I went over to their article and I'm just going to read a little excerpt from that. It says the Republican National Committee says it will require candidates to pledge not to participate in debates run by the Commission on Presidential Debates. What would replace them, if anything, was unclear. The Republican National Committee is preparing to change its rules to require presidential candidates seeking the party's nomination to sign a pledge to not participate in any debates sponsored by the Commission on Presidential Debates. Republican committee officials alerted the debate commission to their plans in a letter sent on Thursday, a copy of which was obtained by the New York Times. If the change goes forward, it would be the most substantial shift in how presidential and vice presidential debates have been conducted since the commission began organizing debates more than 30 years ago. Now, that's pretty much as far as I can read. I will read. I'll link the article if you want to read it for yourself. I think this is silly, and I don't really think there's anything else you can really say about it. I mean, it's dumb. Why would you do this? What's your point? What do you gain from doing this? You know, it's like you lower people's want to and awareness about you, you know, and there's always gonna be people that are gonna vote Republican no matter who, just like vote blue no matter who. But so what you really want is, the independents, the people who 1 year they might vote Republican, 1 year they might vote Democrat, and it flip flops depending on. Well, I mean this could really change it completely. But I think this could be also like good news because an independent candidate could step in where the Republican candidate isn't gonna debate, whether it be if Trump was the Republican candidate instead of him being one of the debaters, it could be Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson was one of the independents in 2016, right? So let's say instead of Trump, he had been one of the ones to debate. Well, maybe he would have gotten more than I think around like 1 or 2% of the vote. You know, I think the reason that two parties are so big is mostly because of how the presidential debates work, and there are a lot of other factors, but I feel like that's the main one. Okay, and so I'll throw up another tweet. It said that after I believe the first presidential debate, that Trump, 6% of people said that Biden won, and 28% of people said that Donald Trump won with a 6.3% margin of error. I don't. It's art and yelling, cutting people off with clowns. Maybe the debates improve because there isn't this like heated rivalry, and there's more of maybe there's more of a respect thing going on. I don't know. I mean, it just seems silly, you know. What's the point of doing this? Like, why would you skip debates? Like, that was such a big thing, especially for Trump. Trump, I feel like mostly got elected because of his performances during debates. The way he was able to bait people into things and make jokes, and it felt like he was just in so much control, and part of it was because nobody took him really serious. And so when people were like, oh, he's funny, it became more of like, oh, let's vote for him, it'll be funny, you know. And it's insane. This country, it's, I love living here, don't get me wrong. um, I'd rather be here than pretty much any other country in the world. But it's just insane, some of the things that happen here. Just given this, and there's a slew of things that have happened just in the past like 10 years. All right. I mean, we've been in Iraq, not Iraq, Afghanistan for like 20 years now. We had the January 6th stuff. Now this. I mean, it feels like America is just like crumbling, and it's really crazy. But I really don't have anything else to say. So thank you for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you later.